Okay, so I was gonna make biscuits to go with gravy tonight or for lunch today, but I decided not to. The kids talked mommy into making what they call hot pockets, homemade hot pockets, or stromboli. The recipe that I'm gonna use for the bread is the same recipe that I use for not a biscuit but a dinner roll. So I'm going to show you how to make dinner rolls or bread that you can use with a stromboli or a calzone. Okay, you're going to start with a cup and a half of milk and a stick of butter. You're going to melt your butter, and then you're going to add your milk in with your butter in a warm pan. Now, it's important that you don't scald your milk, so make sure that it's not too hot. Put it on like a medium heat. Take your melted butter and your warm milk. I put it in a measuring cup like this. Okay, and then you're going to take a half a cup of hot water. Again, you don't want it boiling hot. You want it, both your milk and your water, to be about 115 degrees. And then you're going to take a half a cup of that hot water in a separate bowl, and you're going to mix 2 packages of yeast in it. While that's bubbling and kind of fermenting, you are going to go back to your bread machine, which is a necessity in my house, and you're going to start mixing your base ingredients. In my bread machine, I have 3 eggs. The recipe calls for a half a cup of sugar. However, I do about a quarter cup of sugar because I don't like mine sweet, and neither does my family. A tablespoon of salt. Now, you wonder why you put your sugar in a bread recipe, and even my pizza dough recipe I have sugar, because the yeast feeds on the sugar and it makes it bubble up and rise real nice. Now, once you have all your wet ingredients mixing through in your bread machine, you're going to start adding, little by little, you're going to add up to 6 cups of flour. I like my bread softer, so I don't make it real tough. I like to make it a little bit more, have more liquid than maybe others might. I like a softer bread, not a tougher bread. You're going to take about a handful of your dough. Now that it's all done in your bread machine, you're going to take about that much. You're going to flatten it out like you would a pizza. I'm doing mini strombolis, so I don't want it very big, so like that. Now inside of here, I'm going to put I'm choosing to do ham and cheese, and then you fold it up and they look like this. So you take your little Strombolis and you put them in the oven at about 3. Did I burn you? Sorry. Don't burn your son while you do it like I just did. Put your Strombolis in the oven at between 350 and 375 for about 20 minutes. And then you're going to take them out. You have happy kids. So that's super cheap, super easy. Stromboli. Stop it. So, happy Stromboli night.